So I just came from the mall. Today we're going to the fireworks festival, but I went to the mall to get some clothes because in Japan it's so, everyone's so fashionable here. It's a little frustrating for me. Like, I really wish I brought some of the clothes that I left behind, because I feel like it's the clothes that I left behind that's fashionable here, and the clothes I brought here is not so fashionable here. So like, my nice clothes that would be nice back home is like trash here. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. So I got clothes at Uniqlo. Yeah, and I went to the Daiso store, the 100 store. It's like a dollar store in Japan, and I got a lot of things. I got a bento box. I got chopsticks with a case. I got some notebooks because I really wanted to get those small, compact ones. I don't know why I brought my 5-star ones. And yeah, it's mostly what I bought. I want to get a plushie, but I think that'll wait. But yeah, that's what I did for today. It is like 11 in the morning right now, so I'm heading out to see the fireworks at like noon, but we'll take you on the trip and then we'll get to see today. This week has been crazy with orientation. I'll talk about it later, maybe at the end of the day. I don't know, my roommate's coming back, but Sheila, I met her. She's really sweet. She's really nice. It's just, it was really awkward because she had a flight back here really early in the morning, so when I came back she was sleeping. So yeah, we talked, and at first she tried to speak to me in English, and like, she's been away from speaking from English for a while, so it was a little awkward. And then I spoke to her in Japanese, and I think our conversation went a little smoother. Yeah. The conversation went smoother. But we'll see, because she had to go to her friend's birthday party. Yeah. And I also washed my clothes this morning, around 6 in the morning, but I didn't use a dryer. So, over there, I am drying my clothes. I'm hang drying them, so I don't have to spend another 100 yen. Right? And it is hot. It is hot outside. But yeah. So maybe I'll talk about a little bit about orientation before we get to the whole fireworks thing. So, okay, it's like hot outside, but so for the fireworks, basically, no, not fireworks, for orientation. So it's been a long week, so that's why I didn't update for a while, because it's like, it's either a lot happened or not a whole lot happened, so I didn't want to post frequently about talking about like, oh, well, this happened today, and you know, it's not like a big thing, a huge deal. But let's see, let me look through the schedule, and then maybe I'll talk about a little about what happened. Yeah, my roommate's probably not coming until later today, this evening, or tomorrow, so kind of have this day to myself. But I was glad I got to meet her the day before, because yeah. So yeah, starting with Monday. Oh yeah, we got the placement test. Yeah, we did the placement test. That was actually Tuesday. Monday we just got information about it. Then we just had more academic orientation. But Tuesday we actually had the test. And let me tell you, it was really hard. The test was difficult. And I think everyone agreed that it was really difficult. Because you know how if you do the hearing test, it's usually like they repeat it. No, they don't repeat anything. So it was really nerve-wracking because you know, I just want to like hear it again, you know, like hear certain things. So the fact that you don't get a repeat is kind of crazy because, you know, I have a tendency to zone out. But basically the first half of the test was fine, the written part. Yeah, it was fine. It's just particles I'm fine with, but sometimes I don't know if I'm using the right one or not. So that was a little iffy. And then, let's see. Then we did conjugation, which I did fine on, I think. After that, like, everything was fine, because it was all grammatical points and structures. But then we got to a certain point where, like, you know, in kanji, for beginner readers, usually it's like, you have hiragana. But once, to help read the kanji, but once it's gone, I was really struggling then. So yeah, that was a struggle, but it's fine. But I placed into intermediate, so I placed into the 300 level, so I'm really happy about that. That was crazy. And then we had an exercise session, and I posted about that in pictures a while ago, and it was at the Sky Dome, which was wild. I actually had a lot of fun. I went hard, because, you know, I like to work out, so I really worked hard in that. It was like very cardio based. It was like aerobic exercise, so it was like dance, typical aerobics, and a little bit of kickboxing. That was fun. Everyone like worked up such a sweat, and we had an evacuation drill, but because it was raining outside, we were just given a presentation on evacuation procedures. So yeah. And then let's see. Thursday, let's see, there wasn't a whole lot to Thursday, so I'm gonna skip that. Friday, I applied to be a language conversation partner. So it's a program where if you want to teach English or any language that you're fluent in, you volunteer your time, and then also I can also like learn Japanese from native students to practice my conversational skills. So I'm gonna do that. So I applied for that, but it'll take me some time to hear back. Yeah, and we had an ice cream socializing party, and they put on some really good music, and you know me, like, once I hear something and I hear a good beat to it, I can't not dance. So I danced. It's been a while, but yeah, I danced. It was, like, so hard for me to find the right, like, if it was okay for me to dance. I mean, in the sense that, like, you know, everyone's just standing there, we're just enjoying the music. And then I saw a few girls dancing. I was like, maybe this is like my time to like kind of dance. And so I did. I was so nervous, but I went for it because I just couldn't contain it any longer. But then, you know, it's like a small little circle. And then by the end, I realized that the circle was a lot bigger and that I was occupying the entire space. Like, I went off. I didn't realize. I honestly felt like I was flailing myself around, and I was just like looking like an idiot. But people were like, oh my gosh, you're so good. And I was like, I still think I felt like I was flailing around, but if they thought it was good, if people were impressed, I guess it's fine, I guess. Yeah. And then today, like I said, I went and did laundry. My clothes are hang drying outside. And then I went to the mall to buy clothes because, like I said, they're so fashionable here. It makes me want to cry because I'm just realizing how not very fashionable I am. It makes me sad on the inside, like, dang, I didn't realize how much I don't have a sense of fashion here in Japan. Because, again, like, actually the clothes I have back home that I thought wouldn't work out here would actually work here. It's just the irony, because, like, my nice clothes here are kind of trash here. In the sense that it's just not, I like their style here, though. So I went to Uniqlo, and I got this plaid shirt, because plaid's pretty cool, and it's pretty in. I tried looking for, like, high-waisted pants, but I found that were cute, but they were too long for my legs because I'm too short. So I got this plaid shirt, so plaid is pretty cool. I liked it. And then I have this shirt. I was gonna wear it with, like, one of the longer, well, actually, yeah. So I have, and then, yeah, so I like this shirt, because it's pretty loose. So I'm a size medium here in Japan. I mean, I could probably fit a small, but it just won't fit right. And then I got this shirt. It actually looks nice on me when I wore it. Probably doesn't look nice when I just put it over me. And then I got this long skirt, because they wear a lot of long skirts here and long pants. So I got some long skirts. I had to try to find one that was like, that like flattered my figure, because like I'm short. I'm a little on the thicker side. So finding that was a bit of a challenge, but yeah. The coolest thing that I found about Uniqlo is that when you check out, it's like there's a self-check service. And so what you do is you actually just put your cart of clothes in there. And I think there's like a sensor scanner or something like that. Because you just put it in there, and literally I was trying to find the place where you scan your stuff. And then it just said, here's your total. I'm like, what do you mean here's my total? And I was like, and I calculated the total in my head before I came to the register, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the total I basically came up with. And they were like, make sure you have like 4 items in your cart. I was like, I do have 4 items. And so that was how it was done. It was basically self-service. And then basically after you pay for your stuff, you go to, what do they call it? There's like a place behind you where you actually fold your clothes and you put it in the bags yourself. Because you know, sometimes when you're in the store, you don't always like how they fold and like put away your clothes. Whereas here, you kind of do it yourself. And then you put the hangers away if you don't need them. And yeah, and you put away the basket itself. Oh, and also in the fitting room, because in Japan, like, you know how you take off your shoes before you come in the house, or just in Asian households in general. In the fitting rooms, there's like a little like step, so you put your shoes down and then you put your shoes in that place and you step on it with your bare feet, so it's a little more sanitary that way. So that was really cool. Yeah, so we went to Uniqlo and then I went to Daiso. Let me show what I got from Daiso. So like I said, they kind of tape this part here to keep it closed, which is again really cool. But Daiso is basically it's like the dollar store in Japan. So I got a bento box because I'm gonna make my own meals. I got a tote bag because honestly, when I go shopping or if I'm like, my purse isn't big enough, I have like a tote bag. I got this kind of water bottle because it actually saves space instead of like the bulkiness of like, you know, the usual water bottles that we have. And I got, let's see. I got these campus notebooks. This is so nerdy of me, but you know how like when you watch anime, they have like notebooks like these. I like how compact they are, and they're small, but I like it better than like the 5-star ones, just because like it's just so bulky and these are thin. I don't know why I brought the 5-star ones with me. And I got chopsticks with a chopstick case. And then I got these. They're kind of like, you know, like when you sweat from outside or it's hot, it's like basically just like a fragrance thing to like freshen up yourself kind of thing. So that was cool. That's what I got from Daiso. So yeah, that's it for today so far, because today we're going to see the fireworks, but I don't know what I'm wearing yet. I'm going to change. I don't want to change into my new clothes. That's for once the semester starts. But I'm going to change into shorts because I'm wearing pants right now, which sounds a little stupid for me. It's like, why are you wearing pants? Because I didn't want to look like total trash while I'm going to the mall. But yeah, I think that's it. That's my update for right now. Yeah. So I'll come back. I'll take you on the trip to the Omagari Festival, the Omagari Hanabi Matsuri, the Omagari Fireworks Festival. I hear it's like fireworks nonstop for like hours. But it's like an hour or so away. The trip is like an hour or so away. So me, Lark, and a few other people are gonna go take the bus at 12:25 to one of the stations, and then we're taking from Yotsunoya Station to Omagari Station. And then we're gonna walk the rest of the way. And then we're not gonna stay the whole time for the festival because we want to be able to catch the last bus. So yeah, that's my update for now. Yeah, all right.